So, Dave, what did you see from Tony tonight? What was not working for?
I just don't think tonight he had life to his fastball. Just missed a lot with a lot of pitches, and when he needed swing and miss or soft contact or anything, I don't think he had that tonight with his breaking ball at all of his secondary pitches. And they got some good counts, and when he needed to make a pitch, they still put some really good swings on it. So it just wasn't sharp all around. Knowing we've got a doubleheader tomorrow, we've got to kind of have some coverage for that, and so unexpected tonight, and just overall just wasn't really good.
You had said before his last start that you kind of need to pitch better to sort of figure the rotation as going forward. Where do you guys sort of stand with that?
Yeah, I think that we're going to kind of talk about it tonight, but it's a performance game, and so I think there's been a couple good ones in there the last 6 weeks, but overall just hasn't been what we're used to seeing from Tony. So I don't know the decision right now, but obviously we need coverage for tomorrow as well. So we'll see if something needs to be done.
You mentioned in the past dealing with some unspecified physical issues.
Yeah, and from Tony, it's he's going out there and doing what he can. At times, the stuff is good, the fastball is good, but physically, he's not 100%. So I think we're going to circle up with Tony tomorrow and figure out if a blow, a break, getting away from this makes sense.
Are you ready to say what the issue is?
I don't know. I'm not. I know it's the arm, but honestly, right now, yeah, it's the arm, and we'll get into specifics when we need to.
When you reflect on just what this innings have looked like this year or the last year, and you mentioned just not necessarily 100%, does it seem like that is what's leading to some of these issues, or when you look at kind of his outings, is there something else that stands out to you as to why he's not necessarily getting these results?
Obviously he'll probably not use any excuse, but I do think that he's doing what he can, but I don't know if where he's at, not being 100% physically, is causing a little bit of the last part of execution, or the last bit of life to in all of his pitches. So I commend him for taking the baseball, but if it's not working, then we got to kind of readjust things.
Have you made a decision for game one tomorrow?
What's that?
Have you made a decision for game one tomorrow?
Fergie is going to open, and then we'll kind of piece it together, and then Julio will start game two.
How long has this been an issue?
I think for Tony, it's been about 4 to 6 weeks, and so the medical, we feel that he can still make starts, obviously, and he's not going to hurt himself more, which is the case. But that's one part of it, which is the most important part. But the other part is you still got to go out there and perform. And even if you're not 100% and you're willing to take the baseball, wanting to, and still not performing, then we as an organization got to make a decision. So.
Would you have shut him down maybe a month ago if your rotation wasn't already so banged up?
No, not necessarily. I think that there's very few pitchers that pitch that are starting pitchers that feel 100%. And so, if you hear that you're not going to make your kind of whatever you're dealing with worse, and you feel like you can take the baseball and have the velocity, the stuff that you feel like you can get major league hitters out, I think he deserved the right to continue to go out there and make starts.
Is this related to some of the stuff that had passed today? It's like forearm, the shoulder?
It probably is. And off the top of my head right now, it's just, I'm not specific on what the injury is, to be quite honest. So what he's been doing, I really don't know. Because I've kind of been with him of the mind where he's going to pitch, he's not going to hurt himself worse, and go take the baseball and get hitters out. And so, but given where we're at, how the performance has been, it's kind of a group of guys, pitching, medical, come together and figure out what's best for the Dodgers and for Tony.
With this team, we talk about how they're never out of any game, but just to see them respond, so giving out this score kind of broke it out, but just responding to what's going on.
Offensively, I thought it was really good. Obviously, the game got away from us, and so I wanted to get Mookie and Freddie out of the game because they're going to play both games tomorrow. Jason had a little hip situation on a sliding catch, so that's why he came out, and Kike came into the game there. But as far as in totality, I thought the at-bats were good, and we were a couple of hits away from really making it pretty interesting.
Is serious campaign?
I don't think so. Jason never wants to come out of the game, or feels he needs to come out of the game, but where we were at in the game, it just made sense. And he's day to day. I had him penciled in for tomorrow, the day game, so we'll see how he comes in.